All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, I do believe, the round of 68. Starting up here in the top left position. Wrong button again. We have CM Storm Polt. And down here in the bottom right position, we have Matt. You know what, Matt? I respect a guy that has a name that's just so common. But I mean, where is the points for originality? Oh my god, Matt, it is. No, this is not Desro versus We Don't Know. We were waiting for him, but apparently the series that he's waiting to finish is on Game 3, and it's been 50 minutes of Swarm Host turtling. So that's what was taking so long. I do apologize to the few thousand people that have been sitting around patiently for about 25 minutes. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So we got offered to cast the one and only Polt, and Matt. I still don't know exactly what Matt is all about. He is a GM Protoss, so there's that. And I mean, Polt does not need any crazy introduction. We already know that this guy is just, he's God. So there's that. Very standard openings, guys, from both players. We just got the racks and the one refinery. We're getting a little bit of scouting here for Matt here in just a moment. One gateway, one assimilator. It's going to chuck down another pylon here in just a second. Not a whole lot is happening. Do want to give a thank you to everybody that is tuning in for this. I do appreciate it. I normally don't do this sort of thing, but since I will be casting monthly tournaments very soon, I need to get a little bit of practice going on here. Now, it won't be at the caliber of Polt, but we will be doing some community tournaments here on this channel, and the games will be open for you guys. It'll be all sorts of fun different things, like cheese-only tournaments. We're gonna 2v2. We're gonna think of a bunch of fun things to do, but that is not the case here. This is the WCS round of, I want to say this is 64. Or 68, sorry. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm almost certain at this point. This is the round of 68. I would assume that Polt got a free buy and Matt won the first series. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and chuck down that fast expansion. He's not going to be doing the MaximusBlack I Hate Terran build, where I just do Proxy Oracle 99.99997% of the time. And Polt is also going to chuck down a command center as well. Reactor going down now for Polt. And a second Rax. He just mined just enough gas to get the tech going here on the side, and just started mining minerals again. A third Rax now going down here for Polt as well. And meanwhile, over at Matt's base, we're getting that second assimilator. Mothership core just popped out. Let's take a look at the income tab. 760 to 600, mainly because of the one mule that we do have. 20 probes to the 19 SCV. And two mules going for Polt. So not a whole lot to talk about right now. It looks like Polt is just going to be going heavy Rax units. Going to do a little bit of aggression here shortly. I don't know how much that's going to do early on, considering that the Nexus is out. He's going to have enough for 2 overcharges by the time Polt does reach his base. We do have the Tech Lab now going as well, so we're going to see Stim very shortly. No engineering bay yet for upgrades from Polt. Just going to mainly focus on getting out these bio units. And triple pumping Marines. There is the Stim. Meanwhile, over this way, we got a couple more gateways going down. We've got the 1 sentry. And not a whole lot else happening. Just SCVs and probing right now. 34 supply to 38. Still getting a sizable amount of Marines here. Just pumping them non-stop. No Marauders, pure Marines, all the things. And, well, what do we got going on down here? We finally got a Robo. So we're going to see some Colossus play coming out from Matt, which is going to do very well against the style that Polt is opening here with. Factory now going down, still sitting on 1 refinery. Second refinery now going down for Polt. And meanwhile, down here, the Reaper trying to I don't know if he's going to try and pick off a pro, but more importantly, getting some information, gonna sacrifice his life for the greater good of Terran. Oh, no, the center, no! Oh, so sour. Steve the Stalker coming out and just finishing that Reaper, but Polt got all the information that he needed. He's now going to push out with these Marines. Factory going to finish up here. He's probably going to immediately chuck down that starport, and he's going to go down this way and try and force some overcharges and get Matt a little worried. As Terran, you just can't sit back and let Protoss tech up, especially at around the 10-minute mark. That is when Protoss can get very, very scary. Likewise for Terran, but getting out those Colossus is just not a good time for Bio, especially when you don't have the medevacs to back them up. Another reactor going down here, going to be switching these bad boys off to start double pumping out those medevacs. The Marines coming around here, like I said, probably only going to force a, well, the mothership core is way out of position. He might be able to pick off a Stalker or two. This is very bad positioning here for Matt. The Marines are going to come up. There is the stim, and he's going to get some free Stalkers, 4 of them to be exact. All because the mothership core was out of position and now just going to stutter step his way to owning up some probes. There is the overcharge. Polt not caring whatsoever. Going to take down another Stalker. A nice force field. Double force field. Beautiful force fields there from Matt. Salvaging some sort of dignity he has left from this attack. Holy tits. That was just, I mean, it all could have been avoided if the mothership core was in position, but that was a huge victory for Polt, and now Matt is in some serious doo-doo butter. Like, I'm talking buckets loads of doo-doo butter. Like, that is just, there's a lot of doo-doo butter sprinkled all over the place. It is not looking good here for Matt. Polt not finished with the aggression, now bringing down another sizable force. Unfortunately, what, 4 or 5 Stalkers went down there. We also lost 10 probes as well. We do have 1 Colossus out, but he doesn't have really an army to protect this Colossus. If he had even 3 more Stalkers, you know, they'd be able to soak up some of the damage and let the Colossus deal some from behind. Decent 1 force field. The second one was sort of lackluster, but the Sentry goes down. He does have enough for an overcharge, so he shouldn't lose here straight up. We do have some double upgrades as well. He can buy a little bit of time with this overcharge. He's going to have 2 of them by the time the first overcharge is finished. So this game most certainly isn't finished at all. Polt grabbing his 3rd while being the aggressor here, leaving a nice little sizable army at his natural, just in case Protoss was trying to do anything fishy, like maybe a Warp Prism drop. He does have that Robo, so it is something that you need to be a little careful about. You don't want to put all your chips into one area. Meanwhile, the second Colossus is out now. Polt not really looking to do any damage. He's just here for fear. He's just putting fear in the mind of Matt, and he is going to back off now. Meanwhile, we do have a couple of medevacs circling around like a shark in water, just looking for some prey. And well, the 3rd's gonna go down here for Matt as well. He's definitely putting up a fight here. He wasn't rattled too much. I mean, I'd be crapping my pants right now if I was against Polt, and then him, you know, owning up the majority of my army early on. I still like the fact that Matt is able to, you know, still grab this 3rd. He's gonna lose this, but look at this 2-prong attack over here on the other side. A nice overcharge goes off here in the main. Oh no, the upgrade just finishes, so pretty lucky there for Matt, but I mean, how lucky is this? Both forges go down. Mothership core is down. 3rd is down. Polt is playing around right now. Oh man, this is not looking good. 141 supply to 107. Meanwhile, up at Polt's end, we have some Vikings out. He's just gonna keep letting Matt get more and more Colossus. And then all of a sudden, yo, what's up, dog? I heard you like Vikings. And they will go down. Picking off that Zella at the watchtower. He wants all the vision. Look at this spread. Marine here. He's got tower here, tower here. I mean, Polt sees this map in and out. There is not a single thing that Matt can do. He is just along for the ride. He needs to strap himself in and take it. It is not looking good. 174 supply to 116. Whew. Still has not replaced those forges yet, so Polt picking off those 2 forges was absolutely crucial. Storm just about to finish up here for Matt. And looks like he is going to lose a third here even before it finishes. The dick thing to do would be to let that finish and then go in, but he's going to say, you know what, I'll save you the minerals, you can cancel. It's all good. And the Storm's not enough energy on those high temps. 65 energy, just not enough. Decent positioning there for our Protoss player, making the best, I guess, out of a crappy situation, but it's just not enough. Some nice storms go off, but I mean, those Marauders are going to eat apart those Stalkers, desperately warping in 3 Zealots. It just took way too much damage early on. Having that Mothership Core out of position was the game breaker right there. I mean, him losing those 5 Stalkers and a bunch of probes was absolutely... well, it was GG. I mean, from that point, he just snowballed. Polt took a lead and just grew it bigger and bigger and bigger until he was just able to basically A-move towards the end. A very good game. I mean, it's unfortunate that Matt made that small mistake, but I mean, you're playing against Polt. If you're making small mistakes, he's going to capitalize on it, punish you for it, and that's what we saw there. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be getting into game number 2, well, I guess right about now.